Now, in its second round of action following its investigation into online magazine Cobra Post's expose of banks flouting KYC and AML norms, the Reserve Bank of India has fined 22 banks, including SBI, PNB, Canara Bank, as well as Kotak Mahindra Bank. It's also issued warning letters to 7 others. Let's get in Anirudh Ghosh, who now joins in live from our Mumbai newsroom with more details. Anirudh, what are the fine amounts like and how serious are these offences by the banks?
Well, indeed, 22 banks have been fined by the RBI, and of course this concludes what was the RBI's investigation into the allegations made by the Cobra Post magazine that all of these banks had indeed indulged in a large-scale violation of KYC norms and of anti-money laundering norms. Now, of course, like we've been mentioning in the past as well, the RBI didn't really find any cause to kind of term all these allegations as money laundering, but they did find a huge amount of lapses in all of these banks. So, of course, if you look at the banks involved, names like State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Canara Bank, huge banks, of course, all of these have actually been slapped with fines of 3 crore rupees each. Remember that in not so long back, Axis Bank and HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank were also fined in the first round of fines that were actually carried out. Of course, those fines were similar amounts, close to 4.5 lakh rupees, 4.5 crore rupees, in fact, for HDFC Bank and Axis Bank, and about 1 crore rupees for ICICI Bank. Now, of course, while the RBI hasn't ruled out the actual motive of money laundering over here, it's actually said that the actual kind of decision on money laundering will be taken by the IT and the Enforcement Directorate. But the fact is that these banks haven't really gotten away. They've been given a pulling up and a warning, and of course a number of other banks which weren't fined, 7 of them to be precise, have actually been given warnings. So clearly the RBI is kind of looking up and really taking notice of all of these lapses that have really been committed by all of these banks concerned.